Actually, before we end, I have just one little thing to add. You see, there's this part of the battle that often goes ignored. I mean, outside of the stuff that I've discovered, of course. Some people who are more familiar with this battle may know that just before Wittmann hit those Cromwells, where Dias and the others were sitting around, there's these 2 Stuarts in the way. Now, some people think there's 3 Stuarts. That's because there's this third one that shows up later. It's a common mistake, don't worry about it. But these Stuarts, these are very, very light tanks, very lightly armed. They've got 37mm cannons. The Brits have had these things since the desert. They bought them from America. America uses them as well. They're pretty decent little recon tanks, but not really something you want to be in when, say, for example, a tiger is driving down the road towards you. So the first Stuart makes the very sensible decision. They bail immediately. They just dive for cover. They're not taking any chances. But the other Stuart does not. This one is commanded by one Rex Ingram. He saw this tiger hurtling down the street towards him, and rather than run, rather than bail, he took the damn thing head on. He fires machine guns at the driver's port, he fires smoke, he fires his main gun, all attempting to button this tiger down, to blind it. He starts driving aggressively to try and slew it off the road, his massive titanium balls causing the tank to rock from side to side. It doesn't work. Wittmann puts a shot through the Stuart, and Rex and all his crew are unfortunately killed instantly. But it gave time for the others to realise what is happening, and many who were outside their tanks at the time, including the crew of a nearby scout car, dive for cover. The sound of Rex's tank exploding is what made Dias reverse into the garden long before he saw Wittmann. It made Paddy Victory try to get his tank to turn around. It gave Lockwood cause to realise that something was up, and allegedly made him duck back into the turret and load up an AP shell. Rex gave everyone just that little bit extra time. Had he not done what he had done, the death toll might have been just that little bit higher. And for years, his bravery has never really been fully recognised. His actions have been utterly overshadowed by this pathetic hero worship of his killer. He occupies the footnote that, honestly, Wittmann should be in. So if you're like me, and you have a drink in your hand, to Rex, cheers.